Okay, it's a fairly short map this time. He's smart, starting off with the... He's smart to try to start off with the electrical arrow, because it does damage and creates disorientation. I'm prepared for that, having the dispel arrow. Personally, I like to go with spear arrow because it goes through your shields. Good shot. Got a solid hit on me. I practice a quick fire that usually keeps the electrical from affecting me. And I put it way too high. I do suffer for something that I call, which basically boils down to anytime I'm trying to show somebody something, and which, you know, this match is in the bag. I'm going to win it. I really this, but I do make mistakes. And that's true about the games. Call of Duty, the 2 uploads I've put up so far, prior to every one of the uploads, I have literally every one of them. Even if it's a 4-man team, battle solo and come out first place. However, ever since I've started recording, the best I've done is 6th place. It's kind of funny. Let's see. I'm going to get that shield gone. Once the shield's gone, he's toast. Alright, I'm going to pitch a cluster at him. I can hit 414 points with a cluster if I hit every foot at the same time. Yeah, let's stick with it. We'll just weaken the shot a little bit. And he's gone. Now, with Stickman Archer, you have these quests that you do, and they get refreshed every 24 hours, which, you know, allows you to collect things towards your Archer Pass. And you have, of course, have the free Archer Pass, and then you've got the, you know, pay for Archer Pass. And for the last, the one charged $20 for like the and then it's like, you know, $10 for the basic one, which gets you a special arrow. I'm not willing to, like, if you did the upgrade, you know, you'll get the bow and the big fancy helmet, whereas the standard little $5, yeah, it's $9 for that. And whereas it's, you know, it's $20 total, but $10 got me, you know, unlocked all that other stuff and got me the dispel arrow and that one mask once I made it all the way to the end, and that little beard, the Dominator beard. But which I, you know, all I wanted was that dispel arrow. dispel arrow, get out of there. I'm not going to do that right now. So let's go look at quiver. Alright, so the kettlebell arrow does the most damage in an arc. You launch it up high, it comes down and hits like a ton of bricks. It is very devastating. It's straight on, does some damage, but watch. When you shoot it way up, you see how that it builds a circle around it, comes up, and it just, destroys them. That's the trick with the kettlebell. Now your bomb arrow is just a high explosive. You can hit close by and do a little bit of damage, or you can hit them dead on and it does massive damage. The dispel arrow, which is something that I felt that I needed, gets rid of adverse effects, like if they hit you with a flame, then you turn around and throw a dispel arrow back at them, and if you hit them with a dispel arrow, it takes the flames off you and throws it on them, plus the damage of the arrow, and you can do like 140 points of damage in one knockout. Usually if somebody hits me with a fire arrow and then I pop them with a dispel, as long as I hit their skin, they're dead. Ghost arrow. Beneficial. It passes through all the obstacles, but each obstacle passes through, it loses 20% of its ability. Freezing arrow causes them to, when they shoot back at you, their aim is all crazy up and down. That it floats, makes it difficult for them to hit you. See there how it's floating on him, and so you got to time your shot to try to get him. Laser arrow is devastating, and it has a big area of effect. The demonstration one shows a level 1 one, but when you get it like the level 7, it's almost impossible to miss them as long as you hit within. It's crazy how wide. It's like almost as wide as that fence, each segment of fence there. I love the electric arrow. Mine, at the current level, does 70 points of damage if I hit them straight on. If I hit the shield, it damages shield for 30 and damages them for 40. Plus, for the next 2 shots, they get zapped if they hold the bow back too long, which gives me an advantage. So what I usually do is I'll hit them with electric, shoot them with something else, and then I'll hit them with electric again just in time for the other to wear off. Unless they throw a dispel arrow at my way. And I love for them to waste a dispel arrow on the electric arrow, because if they've got, if I'm trying to, if I'm doing a mission which requires me to use a fire arrow, if they've wasted 2 dispels on something mediocre and then I hit them with a fire, they can't throw the fire back at me. And the fire arrow is, it hits them for damage, burns them, and then on the next round, for the next 2 rounds at the very beginning of their match, they get hit for an additional charge of fire. Very devastating. Can wear an enemy down quickly. Doesn't do much damage to a shield, though. Shield does a great job of stopping it. I like the cactus arrow, and it's one of my staples, because when you get in maps like the frozen map that has the spires that come up and you've got to shoot over, you can still do some damage from the thorns that break off from it. If you hit the obstacle behind them, or if you hit down low in front of them and not actually hit them, but it can still bounce off and do like 30 points of damage or whatever. Now, like I said, that now is speaking based on the level of my arrows. The spear arrow, very sweet. It completely ignores the shield. It only does 1 point of damage to the shield, but goes right through the shield. So you're doing like 60 points of damage once you get up to like level 6 or 7 with the spear. Spear is an incredible mainstay. And then of course your basic arrow. Basic arrow is basic arrow. It's an arrow. Boom. It damages shields. It damages people. Basic damage. No frills. You have an unlimited amount. It is, when you first start, it's great for finding your aim, getting your figuring out how long the map is, and it also, like, if in the flies, it'll hit a fly and keep going. Carry a fly with it, it'll fly a little shorter, but you'll see. Well, that's a basic run over of all the arrows, and a good match for you there. And I'll catch you on the next one.